Hey guys, it's been so long since I last did a vlog. I wanted to share something with you guys that I've been working on for months. Last year, I went on my very first medical brigade to Nicaragua for 8 days and it touched my heart. I made a small recap video of my experience and I couldn't stop watching it. It was the topic I brought up to everyone I met for months. I'm going to talk about Global Brigades and then I'm going to share with you guys how I came up with the idea of Operation Thursdays. So what is Global Brigades? Global Brigades is the #1 largest student-led nonprofit organization. Most universities partnered with Global Brigades and give college students opportunities to volunteer and also give back to the communities of under-resourced areas and get hands-on experiences by shadowing medical professionals. Isn't that awesome? Our chapter is based at Cal State East Bay, which is where I had graduated this year. Panama, Honduras, and Ghana are currently the places that GB provide services to. I'm gonna grab a chair. So during my first year of joining, I fundraised for Nicaragua. At the same time, I was also saving up to study abroad to Seoul, and it was tough. It was going to be my last year of college, so I really wanted to do this. Luckily, with the support of my friends and family, I was able to raise the $1,600 that was required. Since our volunteers were full-time college students, some volunteers had to drop out because they couldn't raise the amount needed by our deadline. I felt like the fundraising option was very ineffective and not everyone wanted to participate. Unsure of how well it went the year before, but for Nicaragua, for example, we support the local coffee bean farmers in Nicaragua by buying them in bulk and then selling them for a higher price. And then whatever money that we made would go towards our funds for the brigade. Raising funds for the brigade was tough for most volunteers. We all had to pay out of our own pockets if we didn't raise enough, and not everyone will buy coffee beans. A majority of the volunteers were health science, biology, chemistry, and pre-med majors, so they weren't exactly equipped to go out there and market coffee beans and sell them for a profit. So I thought to myself, maybe I can use my marketing skills to take this fundraiser to the next level. While I was in Nicaragua, I had a crazy idea of hosting a fundraising event at a bar. I later proposed the idea to Labyrinth, which is the bar that I work at as a cocktail waitress on the weekends. When our organization told us that Ghana was going to be the next destination, I immediately signed up. It took us quite some time to get it approved because it is costly and there were many health risks. In the beginning, it was very tough getting people to join due to high costs. Our expected date for Ghana was actually August 2018, and a month before departure, we needed everyone to pay the full deposit, which was over $1,000. And literally overnight, 12 people dropped, leaving us with only 12 volunteers left. At one point, we thought the whole trip wasn't going to happen because we didn't have enough volunteers. We needed at least 20 people in order to make the trip effective. Our other option was to push it to a later date. At first, I was super disappointed. Then I later realized that it was a great idea since it will give us more time to fundraise and recruit. I spent months strategizing and thinking about how I was going to make all of this possible. Once I took on the role of recruiting and fundraising coordinator, the owner of Labyrinth agreed to let me host a fundraiser event every second Thursday of each month until our departure date. We called the event Operation Thursday. Not only did I want to raise money, I wanted everyone to benefit that was involved in helping making Operation Thursday happen. For example, we needed DJs to spin at each event. For the DJs that already have notoriety, they'll have a chance to give back. And for those who are just starting out, they'll have a chance to be able to spin at one of the busiest bars in downtown San Jose. I leveraged social media to successfully promote for Operation Thursday and find DJs to spin at each event. Lab agreed that they would donate a percentage of proceeds made from drinks on our Thursday night events to a Ghana fund. My experience in Nicaragua made me realize that doing this type of charity work is more fulfilling to me than anything else. So I wanted to continue organizing nonprofit events for causes that I believe in. The 661 patients that we got to see in Nicaragua were struggling for necessities such as food, water, and healthcare. You know, we take these simple things for granted, but there are parts of the world that still don't have access to them. During our time there, we packaged medication, we assisted doctors, dentists, and pharmacists. We also had one day set aside to help create a piping system to provide 36 homes with clean drinking water. Knowing that we made a difference in the limited time that we had there gave me a sense of fulfillment that changed my life. So as we hoped, because of Operation Thursdays, we were able to get enough volunteers to keep the brigade alive. And during our 6 months of fundraising events, we've raised over $5,000. That's right, $5,000 more compared to the previous year. As our last event approaching on December 13th, I hope that we could fully reach our goal of $10,000. During the start of Operation Thursday, I created this huge banner with logos of local businesses that have supported us these past months. We wanted the people who took their time to support our cause to sign their name. I'd like to bring this banner to Ghana with us and have all the volunteers photographed with it. This will be our way to show thanks to everyone that made this possible. I set my goal to $10,000, which is high, but I also wanted to help out my fellow volunteers with vaccinations and travel expenses. But of course, most of the fund is going to help Ghanaians with things like medical supplies. As an added benefit, Labyrinth also gained publicity from Operation Thursdays. It was a win-win for all parties involved without great expense, except for the hard work associated with it. What most people don't know is that you don't have to be a college student in order to volunteer for Global Brigades. However, they do require a background check and vaccines. More of this information can be found on Global Brigades webpage. My camera ran out of battery and then I dropped my tripod. But I hope my story inspired you guys to join me and my team in making a difference. Again, it's Thursday, December 13th at Labyrinth. Please help us by sharing this video and I hope to see you guys all there. Thank you for watching, guys. Happy holidays!